Good morning, race fans. Lindsay, I'm here with Colt Dellandrea, and we are at the Canadian Power Toboggan Championships. How's it going?
Pretty good. It's been going good so far this weekend.
So we saw you were just out there turning some hot laps. How's the track?
It's really good. Yeah, they did a good job getting lots of ice, and it stayed smooth yesterday. It's still in good shape for today, the TLR day.
So last night was the first time that we raced Friday night under the lights here in over 20 years. How was it under the lights?
It was good. They did a good job here. They have lots of lights. Yeah, it was a little dark towards the outside of the track, but not bad. Yeah, definitely. Some of the tracks we go to are a little marginal and sketchy, but this was good.
Well, and let's talk about that. So we are here, half-mile track here compared to what was it, quarter-mile track last weekend?
Yeah.
What are you doing to make that switch?
Yeah, it's a little different. Last weekend was real tight, but actually, like with the sled setup, we didn't even change. We got it working good last weekend, and here we showed up and didn't even change anything. Just ran our same setup, and yesterday just made a couple minor little changes, but yeah, surprising. You'd think it wouldn't work good at a big track, small track, but seems our side anyway. Once you get it working good, it's kind of, you go to any track and it's pretty
good to go.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's awesome for you guys. And
makes it nice.
Yeah, you've obviously got it pretty dialed in. You got your first TLR podium last weekend. You got second place. How was that?
It was good. Yeah, it felt nice to finally not have something break during a final or
right.
have some bad luck, but still, I said my priorities after the race. It felt nice, but it's still just kind of another race. Getting second, want to win. That's what will mean more.
Yeah, and I mean I saw you were trying every possible line to get around Gunner last weekend, and last night you were battling it out for second, came out third. What do you think it's going to take to win here today?
It's a fast track, so everyone seems pretty fast, but you got to have good top speed here compared to some of the other tracks. If your speed's not there and you can handle good, you can make up for it. Like last weekend, our son was handling good, but here you got to...
Technical difficulties. No, we're good. Our connection is a little bit weak in here, so if we cut in and out, we apologize, but we'll work through this quickly because Colt's got to get over to the driver's meeting. Racing starts at 11 today, and like we said, TLR Points Championship, it all comes down to today. And so right now, you are fourth in points, right?
Yeah, only 1 point ahead of Nick, I think.
Okay. And then I saw you're also, I think, 97 points behind Cardell, who kind of ran into some bad luck yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's maybe, you know, if the stars align, you do have a chance to bump up into that third spot.
Yeah.
How did you end up racing Pro Champ?
First year racing, just raced a Formula 500 sled. My dad's always been into racing. Well, he raced snowmobiles growing up, just local fairground stuff, not competitive at all.
Okay.
Then yeah, we got a Formula 500 sled and tried that the first year. Dad just kind of wondered if I'd want to try racing snowmobiles, and yeah, I liked it. And then the next year, Dad actually bought just a used champ sled. In Canada, they have a sport and semi-pro champ class. So I raced that a little bit, but didn't really have great luck. We struggled with the sled, and then yeah, I raced Formula 500 for 2 years, and then we ended up buying a champ sled from Matt Schultz, which is still the sled we have now, and yeah, raced semi-pro for a few years in Canada, and then we came to Eagle River, raced semi-pro, and then 2 or 3 years ago, I guess, we started coming to like Wausau and Alexandria, and then yeah, just I guess this is the second year only racing pro champ and doing the whole TLR thing. Yeah.
I know you're definitely becoming more of a household name, especially for Arctic Cat fans out there watching. You're the only guy on a cat in the champ sled. You know, Matt Gady was out there and, you know, lost him earlier this season.
Yeah.
Do you have any reason why you think more guys aren't running Arctic Cat?
Not really. Like, just kind of seems the past few years, like, since Malcolm was strong and Matt Schultz, like, those guys, past few years, it just seems anyone that wants to win just goes and buys a Skidoo sled and a Darcy motor, and that's their ticket to be fast. So yeah, we've thought about switching because it's hard not to be competitive having that stuff, but at the same time, it's nice to be different, try to win a different
Right, and
way.
I mean, it seems like you guys are definitely coming around and starting to get everything figured out. Do you run a Hooper motor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Nick Van Stradonk does as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
long time, make some fast sleds. I think PJ Wanderscheid won the WC with the Hooper motor.
Yeah.
Gary Moyle did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely have what it takes to win. What else do we want to talk about here? You had mentioned, you know, your dad grew up racing, and a lot of people say, you know, champ racing is so expensive. So let's talk about small budget racing versus big budget racing. Like, you guys, you know, you're a small team, you, your mom, and your dad.
Back on.
We're back. So we were talking about small budget racing versus big budget racing, and the fact that you are still insanely competitive out of the, you know, smaller camper trailer that you and your family, you know, that's your team, and you're beating people who show up in, you know, huge haulers and spend insane amounts on chassis. What are your thoughts on that?
I guess it's kind of the same as any sport. Like, you look at motocross, it's gotten so big, like the guys with all their haulers, like, you don't need that, but it's just kind of became the household thing. Like, everyone wants to have that, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely hard. Like, the trailer, you don't, sure, our trailer sucks, like, it's small, and my dad and I are always kind of running into each other in it, but we make it work. But yeah, you don't need all that. Some guys seem to think like these new parts come out, like all this carbon fiber stuff, and you need that stuff to be fast, but like, you don't need it. It just seems like guys want to have it.
Right.
It just depends how much money you want to spend. And like, yeah, the one thing that is hard is we don't have the knowledge and experience. Like, it's just my dad and I figuring it out, and it's taken us, was my 7th year racing, I guess.
Yeah.
We're still learning stuff, so that's the hardest part. We just don't have the knowledge. Like, the crew guys that have been doing it forever, helping it out, like Dale Loretz, or like those Mike Cool, or those guys that are in your store helping you. But yeah, the budget, like, we've been using the same sled for 4 years, and we only have one sled, and we don't even have any spare motor parts. So in that sense, having the big budget helps. You have all this spare stuff, but yeah, we make it work with what we have, but it's tough.
I mean, I hung out with your mom a little bit in your trailer in Valcourt, and it's super comfy in there. And you just get to wake up at the racetrack. So that's one advantage. And it's definitely refreshing to see, you know, somebody like you and your team who are, it's just, you know, small family operation, and you're doing really well. So it's great to see you out there. What else were we going to cover here? We, if anybody is here on the grounds today watching, they can go meet you and all the other champ drivers for the meet and greet right after the first round of Pro Champ. And we're running 3 rounds today and a 15-lap final, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's where it's all gonna shake out. So, Colt, we know that you have the drivers meeting to get to. Oh, you know, we didn't do our top 3 picks.
All right.
So the rule is you can't pick yourself. I can't pick you either. Who do you think it's gonna be?
I'd like to see Jordan Wall win. He's been fast, the past few races, but he's had some bad luck.
Yeah.
And he got kind of tangled up in that crash yesterday in his heat, but he looks fast, so I'd like to see him win. But Gunner's fast, Cardell's fast too, so those 3 guys are all fast. But I'd like to see Jordan get a win.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd like to see Jordan. You know, he didn't shake his bad luck yesterday with that crash, but we saw him back out here in hot laps. I'd like to see Jordan up there. I'd like to see Nick Van Stridonk, and I think Glenn Hart. Like, this is his first race all season, and he came out and looked really good in heats yesterday. And you know, he's on really fast equipment. So, who's your dark horse?
Probably Travis McDonald. He won here at the season opener last year, and he's always fast. We've kind of struggled a bit this year, but he was fast last night, finished 2nd, so I'll go with him. Okay.
I'm gonna pick Joe Presta for my dark horse, because this is the first time we've seen him all season, and I mean, Joe's been racing forever, and you just never know what he's gonna pull out. So we'll see. So we will let you get to your meeting. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And good luck today.
Thanks.
Alrighty, so with that, like I said, there's the meet and greet today. We will be live on Ditch Banger all day today. It's free, and tomorrow as well, so be sure to tune in on that, ditchbangertv.com. And the CPTC Facebook page is also doing unofficial posting of the results. So if you're just itching to know who finished second or third in that battle in the last race, go give the CPTC Racing page a like on Facebook. And with that, we're going to thank our sponsors, and racing starts at 11 here. So I've got to say thanks to Articat, Polaris, Skidoo, Brad Malmgren Photography, Midwest Sports Publishing Network, Motorfist, VP Racing Fuels, Amsoil, Eagle River Dock and Lift, Don's Marine, Woody's Traction, and of course Tommy Lipper, who started the TLR Cup. And with that, we will be back tomorrow morning at 10. Dustin Wall is going to be our guest tomorrow. And we will see you then. Have a great day, race fans.